As you see, this BP trying to get some picks in this backside corridor. Why am I hearing a maximum pulse? Wait. What's happening? Oh my god, it's because of the fucking... Oh my god. It's because that fucking Twitter video that I had on in the background started playing again. I was like, wait. I was looking up and I was going, where the fuck is this Iron Man? And I could just hear this maximum pulse happening all the fucking time. Oh my god. Oh boy, it's been a couple of weeks. Might be a little rusty. Okay, so this one, we are going to do Phoenix. I figured it was better to do someone that is here. So we've got a Hulk Namor on the defender's side with a Lunar Adam combo. This is going to be super nasty on the defense. Winter Soldier backing it up as you see the BP trying to get some vision here. Trying to take the 1v1 against the Winter Soldier. Managed to get a couple of nice dashes off. But then the healing from the Adam comes out and stops that dead. And on the other side, on the attack side, we've got a Hulk with Gru and a Loki. Running that double support on both sides here to start with. And the BP going in gets a nice couple of dashes. Everybody's really low. Trouble with a really nice finish there on the opposite Hulk as they try and take this high ground. Pushing forward. Bucky spamming out. Really nice hook back into the uppercut. Isolates the Gru and makes the Gru insta-dead from that with the damage over the top. The BP trying to get more damage. And this Adam heals is making it really difficult for him. As you see, Big Daddy's trying to pressure that top side. But all this while, the point at the bottom is pushing forward. So despite the kills, the defenders need to try and get back in here. Stop this dead. The Hulk gets very low. BP going for the ult, but instantly gets taken out by that Namor. Really good timing on that. We've got quite a lot of ultimates to use. And here we go. The Loki dropping that cloak and the Lunar on the other side. Trying to match. This is the Winter Soldier holding on to theirs. Waiting for these to go out. The maximum pulse goes out. Doesn't really get any value. The flop over the top does get the cloak and dagger. That's a big pick. And I think they're just going to walk over it from here. Wait to see if this Winter Soldier is going to make any use of that ult. But I think they're going to save it. A really clutch last second ult from the Hulk to keep them up. Keep them in this fight. But I don't think they're going to get much value aside from just trying to stall out as they go back into Mini Hulk form. And they go into Super Mini Hulk. There's the Armed and Dangerous. Misses the Hulk actually. So that's a big whiff from the Bucky. As you see, this BP trying to get some picks in this backside corridor. Why am I hearing a maximum pulse? Wait. What's happening? Oh my god, it's because of the fucking... Oh my god. It's because that fucking Twitter video that I had on in the background started playing again. I was like, wait. I was looking up and I was going, where the fuck is this Iron Man? And I could just hear this maximum pulse happening all the fucking time. Oh my god. I told you guys I haven't slept, right? And I told you guys to, like, go easy on me here. Fucking hell. Right, let's lock back in. Is there anything else open that could fuck me right now? No? Good. Just a quick interruption to say, if you're enjoying the video, I'm going to be doing this live on stream every Tuesday. So you can submit your own games, and I will live cast it on stream for you. So if you want to submit your games, the details will be down below in the description and the link to the Discord to post it in. And I will also be getting some guest casters in to do some duo casting live on stream as well. So come and join us live. It's super fun. The community is really nice. And I'd love to have you. And I'd love to get a chance to check out your gameplay. So you might as well do the subscribe thing while you're here as well. But enjoy the rest of the video. So no maximum pulse. Here goes the Armed and Dangerous from the Winter Soldier. Manages to get one. He's going for the reset. Gets the group. Gets the second, actually. Gets the opposite soldier. They're all in a corner. There's a triple. The Adam res over the top. This is going to be another again. That's a huge res, though. Can he keep them up? Another reset. And he does finally go down. And the Namor turrets are making this really annoying for the Winter Soldier. But really good ultimate to keep them pushing forward. And the attack side, I think, get the point and start to move on underneath this. Quite difficult point, I always feel like, this first corner to push past because of this high ground. The BB is making it work into a Hulk Namor. It's not easy, showing us the aura with the console walk as well. Gets the pick and shows us the aura. Nice exile to stop that hook. As you see BP go for it again. He's all up in it. He's going. Is there an ultimate? He goes over the top, managed to get the health pack as well. That's really nice plays, keeping himself alive. 40 HP. He is finally going to go down. Oh, he does just. As we see the Winter Soldier might look to pop the ultimate. There's a really nice hook on the Groot. He goes over the top. That's beautiful. There's one. Waiting for the blind to go out. He's going to get the resets off the Loki clones. Here he goes again. Go on the opposite number. Gets another one. Here he goes again. The Cloak and Dagger's about to go down as well. Gets the fade out. Can they stay alive? There's the reset. And I think they're just going to have to back it up unless they want to let this Bucky keep going. Oh, Loki, you've been found. Kind of whiffs it. Still hits the BP, though. But the BP is making a bit of a nuisance of himself. Manages to get away from that so he doesn't get caught out by another reset, but the damage is done already. Here we go. The Cloak and Dagger popped from the Loki to push them up to this high ground. And here goes the again on the other side. The Namor flop over the top, trying to get that finish. Does get the finish with all the overwhelming burst damage in the end. But the Lunar ult to keep them going. And here's a big Eye of Agamotto. A really nice Cloak and Dagger ult to keep them all up and keep them alive. And it was a really good stun. They do get one in the end with the opposite number Winter Soldier going down. We see Treble here looking for this Hulk ult. Waiting out the Cloak and Dagger ultimate, I imagine, to try and get value. Or going to min-max with that health. As you see Adam also holding on to the res. So this is going to be a really tough push for the attack side. Also look out for a Groot ultimate here. And there goes the big Hulk smash from Treble. Kind of getting taken down very quickly, though. No backup. He's going to have to go up to the top where the opposite number Hulk was doing the same. There goes the again. How often are these ults popping up? I feel like it's a non-stop Winter Soldier fest, one after another on either side, and it just depends who gets the better value. He doesn't get another reset off it, so that's really big for the attack side as we see BP using the Tremble, trying to get value, Tremble, trying to get value, and does go down to the Winter Soldier. The Strange as well. This could be a really nice combo. The Agamotto into the flop over the top. There's another Groot. The instant Lunar ult to counter that Groot. It was really well timed. And they're trying to go in with the Winter Soldier as well. The Luna saves everybody. And they're still holding on. The Eye of Agamotto gets stunned out. That was a really nice stun to stop that. Because that was looking mega. And here goes the Cloak and Dagger. Gets them pushing up this ramp to try and contest this high ground. Really nice blind. Gets absolutely everybody. And I think the Blue are just going to have to retreat. And here goes the Born again from the Adam. Can he keep everybody up? The BP straight in there, gets a kill. The Winter Soldier over the top as well. They keep rezzing. The Adam is keeping everybody up. Finally goes down to a push from the Hulk. But everybody is contesting. They might be able to hold here. The Hulk in this backline making an absolute nuisance of themselves. And the attackers do get that point. So the timer keeps ticking. Here comes the counterattack, though, from Treble on this Hulk. Really nice exile and a good juggle as well. Gets a really nice double. Tremble before Bast. One pick off, but it's a 1-for-1. Oh, what a hook on the Winter Soldier. Huge. But manages to get out with the Adam heal over the top of it. And we're going to look for an Agamotto flop here, but immediately the Namor goes down. That's really bad timing, because I'm sure they were looking to combo that. Especially trying to contest under this bridge can be really difficult sometimes. And here goes a big Groot ultimate in the back line. Gets two, looks for a third. Is Adam going to try and get the res from around that corner that we see so often? And that's a really big wipe from the attack side. And it looks like they're going to push it all the way. Big Daddy going in with the Hulk ultimate. We've got both support ults for the attack side. No support ults, but Luna will have theirs soon for the defenders. There goes the individual res. The flop over the top. But this is just bullying this Winter Soldier, and they do get all 3 points, with the Agamotto coming way too late. There's some nice pull-off points here for the Spider-Man on this point. And we see no real changes for the defenders. They're going to stick with this BP into the Hulk Namor. I would be tempted to switch here, but they feel like they're getting good value, so all power to them. And we're going to look to the Spider-Man here, who's aura walking. And I think he's the one that's going to have to get some pickoffs in the backside to kind of get through this front side. But there goes the BP. Already gets the Loki in the back line. That's a really nice pickoff. Excuse me. TP's back. Keeps himself safe. And it looks like the attackers are already struggling a little bit with 2 going down. The Spider-Man as well. So that's a total of 3 as they try and get in the front side. Immediately onto that Namor, just pressuring, making it difficult for him to just lay down those turrets and lay down the suppressive fire. There's a lot of really good turret spots here as a Namor, so not surprised to see that from both sides. BP trying to survive, but the turrets are tracking him. Cannot get that finish. He is dodging and weaving. Makes it through the TP as well. Incredible work from the BP, actually, to stay alive. And we got the front side wet noodle fight as this Groot is just holding the front line for the defenders here with the Hulk. Nice sleep attempt. And we've got a Groot ult here coming up. There's the flop over the top. Does get one. Can they get the finish on any of them? It doesn't look like it. Undefeated comes out from the Mantis. The flop from the Namor is good. They get the Cloak and Dagger, actually, while they were in their ultimate. So that's going to be a really nice push angle as they move forward. The Hulk goes in. Treble making this pressure in the front side. Gets the opposite number on the Hulk. He's doing some juggling. Gets one. Looking for the second. A really nice exile on that Groot. Goes through the TP, but he follows him straight through. Oh, that's such an unlucky timing for that to finish, because that BP is 1 HP. And you can see Treble is chasing him. He's looking for him. He gets the heals eventually, so he's just going to have to back off that. And in the meantime, everybody just chilling for this point as the Winter Soldier has an ult. The Groot has an ultimate as well. We could see a really nice combo over the top here. But the Loki, I'm sure, is looking to counter this as soon as they hear it pop. Are they ready in time? That's the question. We're hearing a lot of I am Groot. Looking for a hook. Doesn't quite get it. The Hulk in the backside. Trying to put some pressure onto this Loki up at the top. And there it goes Big Daddy. He pops it to try and get the Loki kill. Really nice exile into a kill from the Hulk. He gets two. Big Daddy going crazy in this backside. Really nice juggling, actually. Gets the Groot over the top of their wall to push him into the rest of their team. Oh, that was so nice from the Winter Soldier. He hooks the Groot in. He's about to fall off himself, and then he ults to keep himself alive to try and then get some resets. That was actually a really slick play, and that was really cool to see. As a Winter Soldier player, I approve. So we see the Namor about to get theirs on the defender side here. We've got the Groot Namor combo on the attack side, but we're not seeing them combo together very well. There we go. Just as I say it, there it is. But the wall is in front from the opposite number Groot. That was a really nice blocking wall, to be honest, to stop any further damage, but they do get one pick off. The Namor is late, but there it goes. They do get the pick off on the Cloak and Dagger as well. That's huge. There's no support ult. They can keep pushing in. Can the Groot get an opposite really big Groot ultimate to try and keep them in this point? And it doesn't look like it. Gets pulled in by the Spider-Man and gets finished off by his opposite number. That was really nice, actually. And we still see this Loki over the top. Looking for the shapeshift. Tremble before Bass goes off, but instantly gets taken down. And that's going to be a take from the attack side. Treble going in, putting the pressure in the back line as this Hulk doing some juggling on the Namor. Doesn't look like he's going to get to finish him off, so he switches targets, goes for this backside, gets a really nice pick on the Cloak and Dagger with the help of the other Loki to finish off both supports, and that's going to be a really nice stagger. I don't like this BP pick. I feel like this BP is not really getting the value that they need to justify this into the Namor. But here we go. Let's see if we can get something here. Just as I say that, they get a pick off on the Mantis, making me look dumb. Straight away, dropping that Cloak and Dagger Loki ult. Keep everyone up. The Groot ult over the top as well, just to finish him off. The Hulk with a really nice timing, actually, Big Daddy, to keep himself alive and not get hit by the Namor ult that was coming over the top. BP in the backline, meanwhile, trying to poke and prod. Can Big Daddy get any value from this Hulk ultimate? Doesn't look like it. As we see the BP goes down once again. We have another Namor flop from the attack side. Let's see if he can get the value from this. Maybe in combination with the Winter Soldier as they crest the top of this ramp. This is where you want to put the pressure on, and the Namor is so low. This looks juicy as all hell. You can see he's looking for the hook. He goes over the top of the head, whiffs it just a little bit, but there it is. This looks so juicy. Can he keep going? The heals are there. The Cloak is dodging and weaving. Treble gets the kill on the Groot. And they are going to push them back with the help of this Hulk just being a complete nuisance in this backline, making it really difficult for them to get anywhere near this point. And Loki with a support ult, but I think this has already been and gone. I think you want to save that for the next. Treble with the Hulk ultimate. And we see a bit of aura walking. As you see, this could be a really good timing to try and put this pressure on. Look for it now. Here he goes. It's zero. Doesn't quite get it off, actually, and just straight goes down. The Namor flop comes in. It looks massive. It's actually huge. He gets 4, but look at the Strange. The Strange is blocking the shots to keep everybody alive. As actually really crazy work from that tank. Really well played from the Strange. Eventually goes down as well to the BP because that was looking like a juicy 3 or 4K. But the Strange just walking in his face and making it so difficult as we see Hulk pushing in. Lots of ultimates here to work with for the defenders. In fact, they've got 5 out of 6, so they should be able to hold this at least for this fight. But let's see how it plays out. There goes the Loki drop. And they kind of double it, actually. Here's the Eye of Agamotto, but the ults are already going out. Can he get a kill with it? It doesn't look like it. It's not enough burst damage. Bit of a weird timing from the Strange there, to be honest. And now we go with the massive Groot ult. Is there any follow-up? The Lunar ult is going over the top, so it looks like everybody is safe and sound. They've still got one support ult as well to play with. And as I say that, he drops it. Is he going to pop? I don't know who he copied. I can't see who that is. Oh, he popped the Lunar. Okay, got it. And there's another 12 seconds of just stalling out. The timer is running down. 30 seconds on the clock. This is going to have to be a big bast from the BP with a flop over the top. That's a nice pick off the BP. Already goes down on one side. That's a nice few kills. The Groot is putting in some work in this front side, actually, and they're going to push it forward. That's some really nice work. I'm not quite sure how they did that without popping really anything. They've used no resources to get that moving, and they do a really good job. It is OT. What is the Luna doing? She just jumped straight into their face. Maybe, I feel like that was a bit of a misstep, but manages to survive just somehow. And here we go. This is the final fight. Potential final fight here. And there's the immediate pickoff onto the BP. There's the Groot ultimate with the flop over the top. The shield is amazing, though, from the Hulk to keep everybody up. I think they're still going to get the picks. But honestly, that could have been a massive wombo combo. The Hulk shield saves absolutely everybody. They are going to go down eventually with treble over the top, putting in some work on that Hulk, juggling and damaging. And I think they are going to finish this off. Just about. The tremble before Bass goes out does not get anybody, so they're gonna push this all the way. But oh, that was a really nice attempt from the defenders, and it is 3-3. 26-second advantage for the red team. So we see the attackers pushing in, immediately just getting in their face, trying to put the pressure on. Feel like the Strange might struggle into this Groot a little bit. Really early use of the lamps. And we got a bit of a wet noodle fight here. The Mantis Groot wall is putting in work to keep everybody up. As we see, flank Namor coming into effect, working with this Hulk, trying to put pressure on this backside. Immediate pickoff. And then he backs straight out. The Hulk might look to try and dive on him, and he does indeed, and does get the kill. That's really nice from Big Daddy to finish that kill off. Looking to get into their backline, but he's going down really low. It does get taken out of Hulk form. So that's actually huge. Big Daddy's going to be in a lot of trouble now. Does get around the corner. Can he stay alive? Big heals. But all this meantime, the Groot is putting so much pressure on this front side, forcing out cooldowns. There's 10 seconds left, so it's all or nothing right now. Loki Lamp is used already, which is kind of wild. There goes the Mantis Wall, gonna try and keep everybody up. Here goes the Big Daddy's got the Hulk back, but we're looking for an Agamotto here. The Groot ultimate is online. Here goes the Loki. Pops that Luna, ready and waiting for if there is an Agamotto to come out. But it looks like there isn't. And here we go. From the other side, it's a Luna on each side. We're going to have a wet noodle fight as everybody is just going to stall out. Stay within the circles, but really nearly gets picked off by that BP in the backside. And there's the Groot ult, trying to keep them all in. A Hulk shield is keeping them up, but it's huge damage. It's huge. He gets 4 of them with walls all about. And the defenders just crumble under the pressure. That's huge from the Groot. Really well played. Great timing on that. And then finishes off the BP as well. So Red, are they going to try and TP? It looks like they are. Strange here is going to try and contest. He's already getting picked. So here we go. There's the Agamotto to go. Undefeatable goes out straight away from the Mantis. There is a Lunar ult as well. Here goes the Agamotto. It's big, but the Lunar ult is already there to keep everybody up. Big Daddy over the top as well, not really getting the value that they're looking for. And the defenders have spent nearly everything, and they're just throwing everything into these Lunar ults. Like, the timing of this just seems really off. And I think it's going to cost them this point, to be honest. As the defenders do get 1, actually. That's huge. And Big Daddy actually gets 2. That's crazy. The Namor flop over the top. And on the other side, Treble trying to do the same on this Hulk. 1 for 1 as he pops the ultimate. Can he get the value? He gets 1. These Hulks are just making an absolute nuisance of themselves. Trying to juggle, trying to stay alive. Cannot get off this point, and he knows it. Stalling out for their life. but it looks like he is going to go down eventually. Still stalling. This is a crazy stall, to be honest, from Treble. How is he still alive? What is happening? The Luna is back in from the Loki. How the hell have they stalled this out? That is absolutely unbelievable. And the TP again. How have they got another TP? Didn't they just use that? Am I being stupid? And another Agamotto. There's no Luna ult this time to save them. He gets one. He gets two. Have the defenders done this? Oh my god, they do it. That's absolutely insane that they hold that. Playing a Thing, I always think that Thing into Groot is a terrible matchup. Just in general because of the walls. So the walls just stop anything that Thing wants to do. But they're going to give it a go anyway. The Mantis wall taken out immediately. Stepping up top, and immediately we see the BP getting an early pick. He might get taken out by this Hulk, who is looking, and he does indeed get taken out by Treble. So it turns out to be a 1-for-1. It was a really nice exile to stop him moving out of it. You see the Loki aggressively using the lamp. I don't know about that one, as you get a Hulk little fist fight here. And just an exile to walk back out. The attackers are moving it forward. The point is still moving as this fight is going on. Namor gets a nice pick off. But time is running down. 40 seconds on the clock. Another pickoff from this Namor. And they're in the backline. Look at where this Namor is. Putting in so much work, being so annoying to these supports. The Invis trying to stay alive with the shield, but with the Hulk over the top as well, they're just going to go down. And the defenders are actually going to hold this really nicely. Thing trying to get this Namor in the backline. Groot has an ultimate. Is he going to pop it straight away? It doesn't look like it. The defenders have 4 ultimates to work with as well. This looks really tough for the attackers. There goes the Us Against the World. Going to try and help them walk in. And here they go. But look at this Groot. He is going to wait for this. The flop over the top is there. As soon as this goes out, look for this Groot ultimate. I think it's coming right now. There we go. It gets all of them. It's absolutely massive, but the healing is crazy as well. The Us Against the World comes out from Darina to keep them going. I thought that was going to be it. Big Daddy in the backline, putting pressure on this Namor, making sure he can't just free hit. And there goes the ultimate for even more pressure. Can he push the defenders back on his own as the Undefeated goes out from the Mantis? Treble holding onto that ultimate with the rocket ult over the top as well. There's still a huge amount of tools here to use for the defenders. So this is still anybody's game. No more ults for the attackers. Luna is about to get theirs in 5%. There goes the rocket ult to keep everybody in this. Treble pops the Hulk, and this could be huge. The positioning is kind of crazy. They're going to put on a show, and it's all up to this Luna. The Loki goes out. The Luna has to stall as long as they can for the attackers. BP gets a really nice pick on that rocket, though. So that's some of the healing gone from the triple. But the Namor answers, and that's it. It looks like they C9'd. And it looks like the attackers are going to... Wait. No, the defenders are going to take it. Sorry, brain. And it looks like the defenders are going to take it. That was a good game. That was a cool game. That was a game of Hulks, really. Damn. Okay, the stats indicate this was way more of a lopsided game than it was. 45-2. Nice. Lunar ult on the board if they need it. And they also have a cloak on the other side. So support ult for support ult ready on both sides. And there we go. Insta-popped. Eye of Agamotto drops, but it is over the top of the Lunar ult, so I'm not sure it's going to get any value here. Winter Soldier is going to wait this out. I think the Loki does have an ult if they need it. And we see the cheaper Town Hall popped by the Iron Fist. Not really getting anything yet, as it is still the support ults going on. The Assembly is going over the top. It's keeping everyone alive, so not really any value from that. The Lunar ult goes, and we see the Mag going to try and get this Luna. Does get the slam down, just staying really close to her, and that's going to kind of back everyone out as the Widow gets another pick, and the blue team are going to have to concede this as it still continues to go in for the red as Frosty gets another couple of kills on this cap, and it's all red all day as we see them push in, try and take the space on this point. The Loki still has an ult, needs to stay alive and pop it if they want to if they don't want to die beforehand. Pops the lamp to keep themselves up. You see the Bucky still holding on to this again. Not used it at all. Waiting for the time, and there we go. Chooses the target. Picks who they want to go for. They try and get the Iron Fist, but can't get the kill. But over the top of it, Frosty on this cap is putting in so much work in this backline. The Iron Fist is trying to peel for him, but it's too much. This Cap is getting away and just diving up and down, constantly applying that pressure. And that's a pretty easy take for the red team on point 1. Triple support for the blue. Double support looking for the red. They're pretty happy with that first round. They've got Luna ready to go. Frosty not too far away on this Cap, 86%. And both tank ults are ready. So this Luna ultimate timing is going to be absolutely key. Can she stop the Agamotto? And is she going to avoid the Mag, who I'm sure is saving it for that exact purpose? And here we go. They're exactly as we called it. There's the Agamotto. Goes down instantly. The Luna ult goes down, but the Mag is not popping. The Mag is holding on to it. I'm not sure about this choice. It gives them a lot of freedom here to just keep going. The Iron Fist gets down so low, but does recover. Here goes the Iron Fist with the cheaper Town Hall. Trying to get in the back line. Trying to get on this Widow. The Widow is so low. He has to back out before he gets taken out. And here goes the Widow as well with an ultimate. If she feels like popping it, the Iron Fist is just getting clapped here. Nice bubble from the Mag to keep him alive. Does stay alive. How the hell is he still alive? That's absolutely ridiculous. And Mag still holding on to this while Strange in this backline is causing havoc. Getting a couple of kills with Snow then on this Mag. Still holding on, not having to use it. And maybe this comes in really handy as Blue takes some early percentage. And they just need to stall this out as much as they can. Mag getting really low. They're going to try and hold this front side and not let them in, but they're going to be forced to drop down. Strange just goes for it. He does not give a shit. He's got no one else near him. Instantly gets lamped into the Bucky ult, and now Bucky's going to go again and again. Does not get the tag that he needs to reset. So that's going to be pretty lucky for the blue team as we see the Iron Fist jump in on this Widow again. Trying to do what we talked about, right? Trying to apply that pressure. And here we go. The Mag saving it for the cloak ult. He domes it straight into the middle console. Doesn't get any value from that. The Invis ult is down. Trying to avoid this Cap. Stay alive to keep that ultimate up. And is playing hide and go seek. But the Cap just runs them down. As you see the Widow looking for the angle. Looking for the play. And is just so free. And it looks like Red are going to take the point back. But a good 60% there for the blue. Ults used across the board. Luna not too far away with 89%. Oh, sorry, excuse me. For the red team. As you see immediately Frosty just bullying them straight away. Not giving them any quarter to try and push back in. The tanks are at the bottom already. Snow getting a nice pickoff actually on the Luna. That's really big because that's their support ult. So Frosty's kind of forced now to pop the Cap ult to let them walk in on this rather than using it for any other purpose just because the Luna got picked off. So that was really nice. Cheaper Town Hall over the top. They're all isolated. There's no lamps. There's no healing ult unless the Luna can get here in time. And they can't. That's a really nice kill on the Loki. The Mag goes down as well. Gets a second one. Gets a third. That's a huge timing from the Iron Fist. And that's going to give Blue back the point. And that all stems from a really, really nice pick on Luna from that Mag to get that snowball rolling. And sometimes that's all you need. You need that single pick on the right player. And this is something that Mag is so good for sometimes. Just walking past the point and getting these random pickoffs. So we got an again. No support ults ready, but Rocket is not too far away. So if they know this, this is a really good timing for the again to go. Lamps get dropped. They could do it in combination with the Widow. There goes the Widow. The Eye of Agamotto, though, on the flip side is huge. He gets both of them on the top side. That was a really nice angle from Aqua to find that, and a good soak from the Mag, protecting their Luna to keep this ultimate up. Iron Fist jumping on top of this Winter Soldier, trying to stop him getting anything else done. And a good kill. The Luna goes down again. This Luna is having a really hard time staying alive. Manages to block the hook and puts that pressure onto the Winter Soldier. And this might just be a straight blue take. This might be a one-on-one. Loki dropping the ultimate. The cloak ult copy. Invis on the other side. So this is going to be a little bit of a wet noodle fight for the time being. Mag coming back in with the TP for the red team. They need to contest this, and they need to contest it quick. While the Cap is stalling, here they go. They drop in. Look for the Mag ult. Aqua immediately, as soon as he gets it, drops it, but whiffs, honestly. Doesn't get anything in that Agamotto, but Mag tries to drop, does not get anything. Here goes the Iron Fist, getting the kills, getting the Strange out of there, and I think that's going to be OT. The Cap is trying to stall. The Loki is on point, but can't get anything done. The Widow is in this backside, but is not on the point. So that's a 1-for-1. Instantly cheaper Town Hall. The lamp is dropped immediately. The lamp is still up, so not going to get anything there, but going to use that to poke at the mag. There goes the catapult, though, over the top to keep them alive. Here goes Hydra on the blue team, keeping them standing, but this Iron Fist in this backside is doing so much work. Forces out the Lunar ult as well, way off point, and the rocket ult on the other side. So this is just support ult for support ult at the moment. Finally, the Loki goes down. The Eye of Agamotto is huge again. Can he get the finish? He does not have his E cooldown, I don't think. I don't know what happened there, but it looked like his cooldown wasn't on. So he just kind of popped it for the stun, but no follow-up, unfortunately. So everyone stays alive. Does Adam decide to res here to get Frosty back in? It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to give up point for the time being. Early percentage in the favor of blue. Mag once again holding on to the ult. We didn't talk about the switches from the red team, but the Hela switch with the Adam. Lots of ultimates ready for the red team. So we might see a little bit of an ult dump as people are wet noodling each other in the front. And the Invis is going to be ready for this Hela ult, I am sure, as a counter. Another cheaper Town Hall already is kind of crazy. Loki drops it on the other side to keep the Lunar ult going. There's the disappearing. There's the Invis ult. The mag is looking for the Lunar. He gets the Lunar as well. Knew the target he wanted. The Eye of Agamotto over the top. Finishes everybody off. But here goes the res from the Adam. Gets all three back up. So this fight is still anybody's game. The Cloak is just diving straight in there with the ultimate to keep the contest. Makes it around the corner as well. So that's a big whiff from the mag. That Cloak ult is going to keep everybody going. The switch to the magic. Let's see if they can get any work done with that magic. As Iron Fist cleans up the backline for a nice triple. 81%. This is so close. This is going to have to be a hell of a contest. Oh, and the magic with a nice snipe onto the Strange. That might be the entrance that they need to get on point. They've got two ultimates here. Frosty can pop when they want to stall out. Luna can also pop if they need to stall out. So they've got plenty of tools to work with here, but we are in OT, so they've got to make sure they're on it. The rocket ult pop to keep everyone up. And the Luna on the other side. Rocket ult goes down already. Focus fired down. And this is all red all day. This needs to be a big cheaper Town Hall, I think, if they want to make it work. And the Dark Child on the other side from the mag. The cheaper Town Hall as well. Both divers are going in on the back line. One kill for the Iron Fist. The magic isn't really getting anything done. Putting out a lot of pressure, but not getting the kills. And just goes down eventually. That's huge from Snow to protect their backline. That Rocket did a great job. And here goes the Iron Fist again. Iron Fist on Iron Fist action. They've decided to try and mirror match it. Snow builds up their ult from on the mag. And gets a nice pick off on the enemy. I don't know what that name is, but on the enemy Iron Fist. The TP comes in, so here comes the recontest. Hydra with that Cloak ult. Looking to keep everyone up. Snow with the dunk finds the Adam, but can Adam res? It doesn't look like it. I think he's just straight dead, so that's a big pick off. The Red are going to really struggle to get in here. Here goes the Eye of Agamotto again. Does not seem to get anyone. I think it's the big whiff. And over the other side, Frosty and Zin on this dive is getting the pickoffs. They're bare bones. There goes the mag. Everyone is going one by one by one. Look at these two working as a team. This Cap and Magic together is putting in so much work. The Adam's back. And here goes the res. Bit of a weird spot seen as no one died, question mark? Was that maybe a misclick? Did he think he was on the blue team? Either way, red take the point. Two support ults, Invisible Woman and Rocket, both able to get them back in here or use to stall. Luna just got theirs from the red team. There goes the disappear. Gets them on the site, gets them contesting. There we go. There's the Luna on the flip side. Look for the Rocket ult very shortly. The cheaper Town Hall over the top. With the Dark Child at the same time. Both cheaper Town Halls. This is just going to be a mess of shit here. So I don't know who to follow, but we're going to have a look. This Iron Fist in the backside. Trying to contest the opposite Iron Fist. Zin gets a pick on the Rocket. Cheaper Town Hall not doing much for the blue. Two go down. So it looks like they're going to have to give up as a bad job and recontest for this final fight. 72% on the clock. I'm not sure they have a TP. I haven't checked the Stranger's cooldown. They do not have a TP, so they're just going to have to try and walk it in here. Aqua does have Eye of Agamotto, though. They need to keep him up. Here he goes. He's looking. The Iron Fist goes in to distract. No one's looking at the Strange. Here he goes. You can see him. He just insta-drops. Gets both supports. It's huge. He gets both supports. That's exactly what he needed to do. Zin gets the pick on the other side, though. Gets a double. This magic is causing so much mayhem. The Cap popping that ult to keep everybody up, and that's another great pick. This magic is a problem. Hydra's forced to use the ult to keep blue contesting. This is 99-99. This is anybody's game right now. Hydra with a huge couple of picks from the cloak. On top of that ultimate, that might be what they need. Can that win them the game? Cap is trying to bully this cloak and dagger, going for the supports. Pat a cake, but here goes Adam's res. He goes down, but does he get the res off? I think he does. Zin's back in the fight. Tries to get the pick off, but can't quite manage it. Invisible on point, keeping everyone in this. Another cheaper town hall. Zin on this magic has another ult and is going to insta pop it, and there we go. It's quite low, so has to be kind of careful. No healing, but their bonus health keeps them up. Finally goes down to the rocket of all things with that DPS boost from the ultimate. So blue have the point right now, but red with the TP back in. This is another recontest. I don't know. I think Aqua's also with another recontest. Double TPs are used. This is probably going to be the last fight. Luna 93% on the board. Aqua with a huge pick-off. Building up that Agamotto. There goes the Luna ult to keep them in it. Nearly with another Agamotto. There we go, 99%. Probably going to have to wait, but he just drops it straight away. He does not give a shit. He's going to try and get the burst. Gets the Loki. That's a huge pick-off, but it's a 1-for-1 because in the other side, they also get the cloak. Here goes the cheaper town hall. Gets one. Looking for the second. Gets two. It's a 2-for-1 trade. This looks really good. The Eye of Agamotto, though, on the other side from Ecstatic. He gets the invis. Can they keep this contest going? The red team need everything that they can do. That's another pick on the rocket. This looks really bad for blue now. They need to get back in here. Aqua just fighting on this Strange. Picks off the Spider-Man. But it's a 1-for-1. Spider-Man gets Snow at the same time. The healers are back in. Someone needs to touch this. There they go. Hydra with another cloak ult to keep them on this point. There's a rocket ult to follow if they need it. A great pick-off, though, in the back line. Both supports going down. Luna's one. Hydra gets a double. Can the rocket get back in here? There's nothing left for the red team, and this might be everything. This might be the game. There goes the rocket ult. The Loki can get in here. He's going to try and make it like meander his way in. Snow has an ult, but that's all she wrote, and that's a blue time win. Oh, my God. That was a fucking crazy last fight. Sparkling, welcome in. You're my favorite TikTok streamer. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. What's up, gamer? I told you that you could be a commentator. Oh, I know. I do a lot of casting. I do. But thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I need to hydrate. Holy shit. That was a crazy last fight. Let's have a look at the scoreboard from that game. 40-7 is crazy work. That is a crazy Iron Fist game. They just had so much stall out with the Cap, the Luna, and the Loki, you know, that it made that game way closer. But that was a great game. Thanks for sharing. I'll do another crazy game for you to cast one day. Thank you.